Welcome to Designer Digital's Bi-Weekly Tip, October 9th, 2015. This week, advantages of editing with an adjustment layer. When you're working in Photoshop or Elements, you can make a number of edits using an adjustment layer. With a photo or document open, click the adjustment layer icon in the Layers panel. It looks like a circle which is half black and half white. You can find it at the bottom of the Layers panel in Photoshop or at the top of the Layers panel in Elements. A menu will populate from which you can choose adjustments like levels, photo filters, brightness and contrast, hue and saturation, and more. Choosing an adjustment creates a new layer above the image layer instead of directly editing the original image. This is the best practice because you can use this layer to tweak the adjustment in 3 different ways. I'm going to go ahead and reduce the saturation to turn the image to black and white. If you're working on a multi-layer document, you'll want to go ahead and click this little square at the bottom left of the dialog box to clip the adjustment to the layer below it. This way the adjustment won't be applied to your entire document. Hit the X to close out. The first way you can tweak the adjustment layer is to adjust the opacity of the layer. You can select the adjustment layer and then move the opacity slider, in this case to bring back some of the original color. This reduces the strength of the adjustment layer. The second way to tweak your adjustment layer is to use the adjustment layer mask to selectively apply the effect. Click on the layer mask, which is the little white box to the right side of the adjustment on the adjustment layer. Press D on your keyboard, or if you're working in Elements, press D and then X to set the foreground color to black. Check at the bottom of the tool bin to make sure that the box on the left is set to black. Select a round brush with or without feathering and drag the cursor around the document in the place where you want to hide the effect. Don't worry if you mess up a little bit. You can just switch the foreground color to white and then color over the part where you went outside your lines. This is a great way to create a black and white image with an area of selective coloring like this one, or you can use it to recolor portions of digital paper or portions of embellishments. The third advantage to using adjustment layers is that you can change the adjustment at any time. Just double-click the adjustment layer icon on the left side of the adjustment layer to go back and edit the adjustment at any point. So I can change the saturation here or make some other adjustment. You can use the reset button in the bottom right to revert to the original image, or you can delete the adjustment layer to remove it completely just by dragging the layer to the trash bin. It's a good idea to make a habit of using adjustment layers rather than directly editing an image, because it allows you to take full advantage of Photoshop's editing capabilities. Thanks so much for watching, and be sure to check back in 2 weeks for the next Designer Digitals tip.